Hello everybody, jumping on live today to demonstrate a quick card using our Easter basket bundle. Give everybody a couple minutes, here we go, to jump on. I'm going to share. I'm going to try to do a couple different things this time. Copy the link. I'll give everybody a couple minutes to jump on. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, that seems to work. All right, I think I shared this to my personal page as well. We'll see. Just trying different things here. Okay. So, yep, like I said, I'm jumping on live today. I'm just going to do a quick demonstration and show you this, how to make this quick and easy Easter card. And we are using the Easter basket bundle, which includes this stamp set. And there's coordinating dies that go with it that we are going to use. And then we are using, actually, let me move this up here out of the way. Some of the designer paper that coordinates with this. And you're going to see on the card the bits and pieces, but just for fun, I'll just kind of go through and show you some of the scrap paper that I still have. I've been using this paper on like every Easter project I have. It is so pretty. I'm not usually into the shininess of the paper, but this paper, it's really thick. And those are just a few of the samples of the paper. And I'll bring over my cutter as well. All right, so if you're watching, say hello. Let me know you're watching. If you watch on the replay, just let me know you watched on the replay. If you're interested, I'm sending out for free the supplies to make this card. Anybody that would like the supplies. It will include everything I'm going to show you except for the stamped images, because due to copyright restrictions with our company, we're not allowed to stamp the images and send them to you. So you can use whatever you have at home for your Easter set, or if you own the Easter basket bundle, then you can use that and make it exactly like mine. You could always go online and order it if you wanted to. The dies have sold out, so if you decide you really like this bundle and you want to order it, I accidentally bought an extra set of dies, so just reach out to me if you're interested in purchasing that extra set of dies from me. So let's jump in and get started. This is just a really quick and easy card using our Hexagon punch. Let's see if we can do this without the glare. It's kind of hard to see. We'll flip it over on the back so you can see what the back looks like. So we're using that, and we're just punching out a bunch of hexagon pieces. And I've already punched out a ton of them out of that designer paper. So what we're going to do to start is I have a piece of cardstock that is white, and it is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're just going to adhere all of our little hexagon pieces onto this piece of cardstock. And because this paper is so thick and shiny, instead of using glue, I'm actually going to use our stamp and seal. And I'm going to kind of just lay it out. I'm just kind of copying what I've got over here. Here we go, the Easter eggs. I like to lay it out first. I saved you the loud noise of me punching these all out, because I assume most everybody knows how to use our punches. If you don't, I'm happy to show you how, because they're super quick and easy to use. This is just the general layout of what we're looking at. You can see it's gonna hang over the edges, and that's okay. So I'm gonna start with the Easter eggs, and I'm just gonna add a couple pieces of our Stampin' Seal and adhere that onto the card. I'm going to do that with all the pieces. Since these pieces, you're going to have the whole piece when you're done. It doesn't really matter where you put, how much adhesive you put on there. But for like this piece, it's going to hang off the end. So we just want to make sure that we don't put adhesive on the bottom where it's going to hang off. Same here. Just going to add a little adhesive to the left side. Adhesive on the right side. If you are interested in getting all of the supplies so you can make this at home yourself, just comment yes please in the comment section, and then I'll reach out to you, or you can reach out to me through Messenger and send me your address. And I will send you all of the supplies you need to make this card. And just remember, it won't include the stamped images or the ink. All right, so we've got all of those pieces, and then I'm going to add a little bit on this side here, and then a little bit on this side as well. These pieces are a little bit smaller, so I am going to come in with some of our glue. And I'm just going to put a little bit of, ooh, that was a lot. A little bit of glue here on the edge. Adhere that in place. I don't like using glue under the bigger pieces of this paper, but because of the type of paper that it's a specialty paper. It's really thick. It's got a lot of like shine to it. It's hard to explain how it feels, but I feel like the glue actually shows through if you use glue. Doesn't mean you can't use glue. I just feel like it shows through. So while that just dries for a minute, I'm going to set it aside. We're going to get out our foam mat and some scratch paper for stamping. And we're going to start with our words. So we're using the Happy Easter, which is part of this bundle, the Easter basket bundle. And we're going to just ink that up. Just realized I'm not on camera, sorry. And we're going to stamp it on this scratch piece of paper that is for our banner. Set that aside. And then we need some of our black Memento ink. And we are going to stamp one of the bunnies. How cute is that? So we're going to stamp the bunny. And we're going to stamp the carrot. And we're using the black Memento ink so that we can use our blends to do just a tiny bit of coloring. There's not a whole lot of coloring on this one. If you don't have the colors I'm using, or you don't have blends, you know, you can color it with markers. You can color it a different way. So we are using the dark Shy Shamrock, and that is just going to be for the tip of the carrot. We're coming in with the fine point. So this one we're just, you know, coloring in the lines. There's no blending going to be involved on this one at all. Then we're going to use Peach Pie for the carrot. If you don't have Peach Pie, you could use the light Pumpkin Pie, would work great, because that's a nice orange color for a carrot. And then we are using the light Pretty in Pink just to color in his ear and his nose. So not a lot of coloring there. Nice, quick and easy. Like I said, I was trying to make this a quick and easy card. So now I just need to get out the dies that we're going to use so that we can cut out our images and start putting the card together. And normally I would have stamped and cut these ahead of time, but today I'm showing you how I'm going to run them through our mini cut and emboss machine. If you don't know, we have two sizes. We have our large one, which, you know, if you're looking to purchase one, I highly recommend the large one. You can't use the small one for everything. You can use it for a lot. You can use it to travel with anything that's going to be like a smaller size die. So hopefully you're going to be able to see this. Hopefully the camera's not going to be too close. And it might be a little close. Let's see if I can pop it up a little bit. All right. So this is our mini machine. And we're just going to do our layers. So we can run the bunny and the carrot through. This is why the mini one is great, because if you're just cutting out a couple little dies like this, then you just don't have to get the big one out. But if you want to do any bigger die or any embossing, most of our embossing folders do require you to have the larger cut and emboss. And that is why I highly recommend, if you're going to buy one, that you get the big one. All right, so there is our bunny, her carrot. Aren't they adorable? We're going to take some scissors on the words. And actually, let me come back down. Oops. There we go. We're gonna cut the banner here. We're just using our scissors. No fancy dies for this. So we're gonna cut the words in half. And then we're gonna start working on assembling the card. We're gonna start the piece that we did at the beginning. There is something outside my window right now. I did not get enough adhesive on this piece, so let me just add a little drop of glue behind this one piece. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so this is the piece we started with, and we added all of our hexagon pieces onto here, kind of like patchwork quilting. And what we're gonna do is turn it over, and we're gonna just trim off all of the excess pieces using our scissors. You could do this on your paper cutter as well, especially if you wanna make sure that it's a nice, clean line. If you don't trust your cutting, I'm not that much of a perfectionist, so I'm gonna hand cut it, and if it's a little off, it's a little off. All right. And that is what it looks like once you cut off all of the extra pieces that you don't need. Move some of these things out of the way so that it's not confusing on what we're doing here. Okay. So for assembly purposes, like I said earlier, this is 4 by 5 1/4. And we are going to add that to a piece of Shy Shamrock cardstock that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, using our 4 dots of glue in the corner and 1 in the middle. The dots don't have to be as much as I used. That was a lot of glue. And then I have a piece of white cardstock. This is our white thick cardstock. I've cut it in half. I've scored it in half. Let's use our bone folder to give it a good crease. And we're going to add that layered piece on top of the base, again with our 5 dots. I've had people ask me, is that really enough glue? And it really is. These are not going to fall apart. Okay. I have also used our Hexagon punch on a piece of Shy Shamrock cardstock to punch it out. So when you put your cardstock in and you punch it, this is the piece that you come out with. What I love about our punches is that if this had a design that I wanted to punch out and center, I could put it in here and line up the design and then give it a good punch because you can see what you're doing. So we've got our Shy Shamrock, and we have all our little pieces here. So we're going to go ahead and assemble our little tag that goes on the top. Our bunny, add a little bit of glue just on the right side of the bunny because he kind of hangs off the edge of this tag. And then we have our Happy Easter, and I like to lay it in place first. Got to get an idea of where it's going. And then just add a little bit of glue. Oops, just nudge the other one. See, with our glue, it is nice. You have a few seconds you can work with it. So if you don't feel like you got it on straight, you can fix it. But there's my Happy Easter. And we're gonna add the carrot. We're gonna make it look like the bunny is holding the carrot by putting it in his arm. All right. And the last step is going to be to add this to the front of our card, and we're going to use dimensionals. So we're going to flip that piece over, and we're just going to take some dimensionals off of our sheet. And we're going to use 5. And to peel this off the back, I just use my fingernails. You can actually come in and give it a little pinch with your nail, and it comes off a little easier that way. It raises up the edge of it, just makes it easier to get it. You can also come in with our Take Your Pick tool and also get it off that way. We're going to just add that onto the front of our card. And there we go. Super fun, quick and easy card. Again, it featured our Easter basket stamp set and dies. It featured our Easter Joy, I believe it's called. Let me give you the official name. Yes, Easter Joy 12x12 cardstock, which is a specialty cardstock. So it's thicker. It's got a lot of like the gold accents. It's very shiny, but I love it. I've been using it for a lot of my projects this past month. And I'm using it for class I have coming up next week. And we used the Hexagon, Heartfelt Hexagon punch. We used some Shy Shamrock ink, some black Memento ink, and we used a few of our blends. So we used dark Shy Shamrock, we used dark Peach Pie, and light Pretty in Pink. So again, if you're interested in getting a free card kit to make this card that includes everything except for the stamped images, you have to do the stamping and everything at home on your own, just comment below that you would like it. Send me your address in a private message, and I will drop an envelope in the mail to you that you should have in a few days. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks.